Welcome. It's a fresh week with fresh projects to do, or at least I'd say that. But we have so many things to do that I've already started doing, and I would like to finish. Oh, I'm walking to the table. I'd like to finish one project in particular this week, and that is going to be our community villager trading hall. It's actually not here on the island. We've been working a lot on the island, and I'd like to take a step back and finish something that I started in the community spawn areas that will eventually benefit us here on the island too, because I'll be able to use it to get blocks that I need to do all of my builds around here, as well as everybody else getting the blocks that they need. We are going to travel back to spawn, and we are going to take a look. Our villager, I did it, didn't I? So used to just going home. We haven't been here in quite a while. Can I come out the door, please? Thank you. We put our villager trading hall up on the hill here, and we have some decent progress done on it already. However, I would like to finish it entirely this week. Get the rest of all the villager professions that I need to finish out this build, and also just finish the structure itself. I don't care if the villagers are maxed out. The rest of these guys I've traded with enough to get them to master trader, but honestly that's just me getting materials as I've been building other stuff. So these guys that I add up here, I'll get them into the professions and such that I need them to be in, and we'll get everybody into their stations happy, content, and ready to do their thing for the community. However, I probably will just leave it up to time and random chance for them to be maxed out back up to master trade. We might do it eventually if I get a random hair at my butt, but for the most part, I don't have the need to trade with some of the professions in the slightest. I really just need to set them up and get them ready for people to use if they do need them, or for them to be there for when I do need them later on in this series. So for now, we just need a bunch of prep work, and I have a huge structure to finish. We got to widen this out all the way around is the plan. We are going to take kind of like a four-way kind of departure out. These are going to be the brick walls there, and then I'm going to have like a three-wide path for the villagers themselves. We're going to cut the spruce wood out of this floor, actually, because I've been using it in all the floors. However, I want to make it mostly just the deep slate on this floor. We're going to use the spruce on a little bit on the outside, but that'll probably be about it, maybe. I'm not actually sure. I kind of thought about flip-flopping the outside and the inside a little bit, and where I take some of the spruce. So this structure here is very just blank with the deep slate. I need to bring some color into it. I was going to throw some cracked stuff in there and give it some more trim details with the walls and such. Maybe some polished things. However, I think if I keep it all deep slate, it'll just blend too well together color-wise. So, bring the spruce wood outside a little bit for a little bit of the tower, and then see where I can go from there, because I can also tie it into the roof a bit and give it a spruce roof, which is, I think, going to look rather nice on it. I don't know. I got to get some materials together. We'll see what I see in the coffers of the storage room, put together a couple shulkers of materials, and be back here in a second for you guys, in like a half an hour for me. What did I tell you? It was just a second for you. It actually wasn't even that long for me. I got a box of all the goodies. I think this should suffice us for just a few seconds, at least to get some of this set up. So without further ado, let's go sleep and then enter super fast time-lapse mode and get some of this done, so I can go through the tedious, steady process of just getting this place filled with villagers.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason.
It does seem I missed an entire step of my own design. I did not put the slabs down on the bottom underneath the wood like I did on the other side. So I need to put slabs down. I need to go acquire slabs. I forgot about the slabs. We'll go pick up some slabs real quick, and I'm going to put some slabs down. I'm going to actually just finish this out. You guys got the process and got the idea for what we're doing for the walls. I'm going to meet you guys when we have the rest of the walls put together and we're working on the roof or the next floor. I'm not really sure. I got to count out professions too. So I'm going to do a little bit of refinement real quick, and I will see you guys in just a second. We might have spaced that I carry a whole shulker box with a stone cutter in it, so I have slabs. Didn't have to go anywhere. We are going to design this section a little bit differently, and I'm going to go over that with you. I do have to place said slabs still. I haven't done that. We just crafted them up, got it ready, and I counted out the middle sections here, which shows that I have 6 villagers on this side, and we're actually going to put some storage chests in the center here and just close it in, because it's actually not an even number for us to work with, or it's not good enough number for us to work with like this side. So we're going to have a different number for this side and a different number for that side to match, but this side should match that side, and that side should match this side. And now I just got to get these slabs underneath, which was our only real mess up here. We got that there. And I should have one out extra for the walls. And you can see I already prepped the pillar there for where the separation for the chest is as well. It should be pretty good. Can I get back up there? This is not the spot. I should have been doing this before I was placing the pale oak planks, but I don't want to rip them up, just to place slabs underneath of them. So I'll work from the treetops below. That's the plan. It's gonna work. We're almost there. We got it. See? It's not terrible. Now I just gotta get up there. Ender pearls are so underrated. And from here we will have this connecting all the way around. I will put another one of those right there. That is not the right one. What is that? Okay. That there, and then over here. And then that should have yeah. Eventually those will connect to the roof. It doesn't matter how far up they are. I will just I'll make them connect. Let's see here. Oh no. Okay. Do like so, and then I will have to get some more beds. I only brought enough beds for the one side there, which is fine. We can get more beds. Do we have more, say, tiles? I don't. What can I make? I can make deep sea tiles and stairs. I don't need that many stairs, so that's fine. We actually just made the stairs for that there, which is more than enough. Just absolutely more than enough. The roof will be actually 1 block higher, so that is not going to work yet. And we are out now, so I do need to get some more tiles, but I hope you guys got the idea for how the walls are going to go and how the pods will be set up on this side and that side. I'm going to grab all the materials I am missing and then mirror these two sides to match. But I will see you guys when we have a semi-sorta roofable building. Would you just look at that? It looks beautiful. We did bunch of busy work. This took like an hour and a half to actually do all the way around. I actually have my free cam mod go off the outside right now, but we have condensed it down to where we can actually fit up to 6 different villager professions in this one floor here. So that leaves 3 to do left, and I put the staircase opposite of our storage chest. I actually used this center area, trimmed it out a little bit. It looks rather good. I like how it came out personally. But we got the staircase. We'll use this as like an entryway. It'll be more open here. I might even do, this is more of a food floor. There's going to be the fishermen's and the butchers and such all over here, along with the shepherds. They're the last ones to be up here, but they will all be up here. They will be the last profession to be accounted for, and then I will roof the building after that, and we're basically just going to mimic the design of the walls going up 1 more floor. I might end up giving some windows to this side here, since it's not going to have any villagers on this side. It's going to be open space, so we'll be able to have a window, have some open lighting there, and then we'll work on a roof. But for now, I got the tedious assignment of getting villagers into these pods, and I did place down crafting stations. I just wanted to get a feel for where all the professions would go and how many more floors and rooms we'd have to build for this. So we should be set unless they add some new villagers to the game at some point, and then we're gonna have to do something else and add on to it later on. But that's a future me problem, and hopefully a future everyone edition, who knows. For now, I'm gonna get some new villagers bred up. I don't know if I'll work on getting them converted into zombies and then reconverted over. That is a bit of a process, but we will see. I might do a few of them. It depends on how easy it is to capture another zombie, because my zombie's gone. I had a zombie trapped in a cave down below the tower, and now he's poofed. So partially my fault. I did not make sure he could just stay there forever, but that's okay. We will see what it takes. I gotta clean up my mess in this floor here, and yeah, hopefully. Okay, oh, well, interesting. Been getting some random little glitches and bugs. I don't know if it's just my internet lag or if it's 26.2, but we're gonna bear with it. Okay, it is done. They've all been locked in. They are not maxed out yet, but they are all going to be making us lots of emeralds, so they will be maxed out soon enough. It is now officially time for us to move up a floor, to come up here and start doing the last floor left. We gotta do this one here. I've condensed down our random stuff to 2 shulker boxes of random stuff for this build so far. We're going to see how much is left after it's all said and done. Without further ado, let's see if I can come up with some sort of design to come up here to try to give this. I want to do this wall first because that wall's getting a window, and I'm excited for windows. Okay, would you just look at that? I got in the zone. I did it. I finished out setting up the building. I have not gotten the villagers in place. That is a problem for future me. I'll probably sit here and binge watch a show or something and just bust it out off camera. But I will get them in, and that is the last 3 professions. We got the nice windows over here. You can see out. You can see actually the majority of the spawn area here of Spawn Town. You can see Baked Goods House, the TARDIS, the Atlas of the World. There's AR Glory over there. There's the community mine and the beacon. I believe there's the nether portal, the spawn base. That's a really good window. You can see all kinds of stuff out of that window. We are hosting enough villagers in here that if anybody on the server needs a cat, you can probably find one in this building for sure. We have done it. It's taken me about 4 hours, but I am super happy with how this has come out. This has turned out absolutely really nicely. I'm happy with the way the building looks on the inside. I'm super happy with the way the building looks on the outside, even though it doesn't have a lot of windows. We gotta figure that part out. Maybe outsource to somebody who can do some exterior trims for me. But I do have I'll put some trim up there. Maybe I do have the outside of the building all sealed up, all done, the roof put on. It's looking absolutely fantastic. One of my more favorite roofs I've done, actually. I do believe this one is just rather nice. I don't know how to get rid of the glow from the slabs, but I'm also kind of here for it. I'm not really sure. I am marking this one off the list of things I gotta get built. This is come together super nicely. It's got everything that we could probably need from any villager so far, other than the 3 on the top, which I'll get those done. Don't worry, don't worry. Those will be in there. By the time you guys see this, we will have villagers in those slots with trades locked in, ready to be leveled up and traded with more and gained all the resources with. There is plenty of room for decorations. Thought about putting in some tables, some plants, just kind of coming in. Thought about talking to Nines, maybe having her come in, decorate a floor or something. Maybe have Baked Goods decorate another floor. Maybe we get Cutie Ta to decorate one of the other floors. Maybe just a different person decorates each floor. See how that maybe goes. I don't know. Maybe I might just leave it to whoever wants to come in and decorate the building. I might get around to it eventually, but it's not on the top of my priorities. My priorities was getting this place structurally built and safe, and then getting the villagers in place, which I have almost finished up. We got some extra storage in place. We got some crafting tables, an ender chest. You should be able to do all of your trading needs from this building, and it's looking fantastic. It feels fantastic to get this done. I've been working on this for a couple weeks now, and just locking in and busting it out is probably one of the nicest things I could get done for this server. And it's going to come in super handy getting all the materials and resources to do all the rest of our builds. So I'm looking forward to using these villagers for all the things. I think this is kind of what I'm going for here. I really like how this one came out. I gotta do that brown mushroom right there too still. That'll give us a red one and a brown one at the front gates, and then we'll put a crimson and a warped one as the next ones. But should be lit enough during the night by lighting all the way around. Fill in gaps and stuff around here with more of this as we make more of these. But I should be making these throughout the whole island, let alone around all of this. We're going to be making one of each different mushroom type in the courtyard, specifically starting with this one next. I got to do brown mushrooms next. We did put up another decor kind of filling space here at spawn also. That is, you can see it there from the Chaos Cubed update. We have geysers now, so I got a little bit of potent sulfur and brought it here. There's 4 different levels actually set up, so they have just a 2x2 that creates different water levels as it happens. I think it's a nice little touch. I'm kind of surrounded it with firefly bushes and some grass and pink petals and such, and we might add some more decoration to it or let somebody else decorate it. I don't know. I just wanted to have a cool eruption in the middle of Spawn Town here. It adds a little animation. Stand here and float, I guess. These are super fun. I have lots of ideas. We might... Oh, that's gonna be a whole effect. That is so cool. I 100% think these are going to be cool elevators to use throughout the island, and we have some other cool ideas to use with them. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I might hide the beacon for Spawn Town underneath a geyser. I'm not really sure yet. I think it would be a kind of cool thing to just have the beacon shooting up out of the geyser. We'll be playing around with it and testing some designs. For now, I get to go make more mushrooms. Well, it is about the end of the week, and we've been very busy bees. We've gotten so much done while accomplishing so little. How do people walk like this? How do I walk like this? We've gotten mushroom trees. Count them, look at them, only one of them. I got to redo that one, and you got to see this redone. However, you also got to see us trade with the villagers over at the trading hall and get some of them maxed out. I got tons of emeralds in store, and I got to trade with a bunch more to finish out them because I only did some of them before I ran out of shulker space. And the rest of my week has really been spent digging this hole. I've got it going pretty far down. This is going to be dug all the way to bedrock, or at least the top layer of bedrock. So like neg 59, I think, is about where that starts. And it's going to have the beacon brought all the way down. This is going to be where the lighthouse is. And I'm going to start trying to work on some of the redstone for the lighthouse before I even work on the building. But the beacon is supposed to be down here. And we're going to have a color changing system set up above it in the shaft going up. To change the top light coming out of the beacon and let it change through all the rainbow glass colors, through all 16 colors if we can. And I still gotta do some bit more digging. I'm at neg 32, so I got some space to go. We also have dug into a cave up here. Can I? Aha. And it leads to some of the lush stuff, and I think I go in like right here. From the way the mini map looks, I believe that that is a trial chamber. Like if you look right where my mouse is, I believe that's a trial chamber. And I'm excited about that because I needed a breeze spawner. So if that has a breeze spawner in it, I think we're gonna actually let's do this right now. Let's just see if I can get diamonds. That's nice. I don't necessarily need diamonds. I need nether right now, so we need to do some more nether mining and such. Get that. I think I actually successfully found the door for once. I've never come into a trial chamber via the actual like front door, like you're supposed to. Am I right here? Any more? No more? Okay. That's just gonna be more efficient if I don't have a hole here. I did indeed come through the front door. That is awesome. What kind of loot did I get? Anything good? Some arrows and sticks. I don't think these first chests will be anything too exciting. I'll take the chests though. That's actually more valuable to me than the arrows and such. Oh, look at that. Trial key. We will okay. I think there's a vault up there. I don't know if that's the... I think that's an ominous vault. Where's my deep slate? Can I see up here? Sorta. Sorta, kinda. Can I just climb these vines? Oh, I can. Look at that. What do we get? Iron emeralds? I'll take it. That's not too bad. Put a torch up there. That's pretty cool. I like the vine jump to get up here. We might turn this trial chamber into something once we get through it all. This would be kind of a cool point of interest to mess with and refix up. I know there is a... Aha. What even made that glow? Absolutely nothing? Huh. Does copper grate have something? No? What made this glow? Can it just glow because of generation and then be left? Can I turn it on and then break the power source and let it stay lit up? Does it work like that? I think it works like that. A little respawn point, like right down here in the mines. That's pretty cool. Now this will probably end up being something I go through a different day. I do not plan to to travel through the whole spawner thing and get all the loot. Do not have the inventory space for all the loot. My shulker boxes are still indeed full. Oh, a little crawl space. I believe I can get into that via up here. Aha. And then I go like this. Aha. Okay, I was right. That's kind of cool. Secret little escape hatch. We'll take the little mangrove tree too. That's pretty cool. But this is going to be our trial chamber. It's actually right underneath the island, so that's pretty cool. But I intend to work on some redstoney stuff. It's been a little bit since I've had a nice redstone project to work on, and this is going to be what I do next week, I believe, is try to start working on the beacon. I do want to finish up the pillar area there, and hopefully we will get a nice rainbow beacon to pop out. I also intend to set up some areas into the lush caves below us so we can start doing some underground stuff. I also want to find a nice spot on the surface to dig just a normal staircase down into the lush caves, and make like a nice underground tunnel type entrance. Nice walls, ceiling, floors, stairs, you know, smooth flowing mobility up and down out of the mines. A place that we can actually mine. I have decided the lighthouse is a circle. I will not only just mine the this 9x9 space. I had to think about the dimensions. The 9x9 space for the beacon itself will not just be mined, but I will probably be mining these little strip sections after the fact, all the way down to match as well. So it'll just be a circular, hollow cylinder silo all the way down that I can store all the redstone I need. Also probably have maybe a few little walk-ins and walkouts from the caves that I open up to, just because I like the idea of opening up some access down there. And then once we get all the redstone bits done, I'll end up building like an actual decorative lighthouse building that we'll put right here. Might put a villager in it for a lookout and give him like a cartography table or something like that. Make one of our own personal cartographers be in this area so I can get some special maps or something. I really want just a guy around. I have one at the spawn TARDIS hanging out, and the guy sells me empty maps and compasses, and that's really all I use him for. And I would like to have a couple more of those guys around here because I do enjoy mapping out the areas of the map and the server. So in some point I will be trying to actually map the entire world from the spawn area all the way here. And if you look at my spawn TARDIS, it's 19.9 kilometers away. I am a solid 12,646 blocks away from spawn in one direction and another negative 15,195 in another direction. So we're going to need a big map. And I was really actually contemplating just finding an island somewhere and calling it the map island, or like the world map or something, or just making a platform off in the ocean really far away, just to put a world map of the entire server from spawn all the way over to anything and everything we've built. I think it'd be cool to see like all the land in between too, and then people could scout land and spots that they might want from above, without even having to travel anywhere really. I also need to set up something to the sulfur caves, because the sulfur caves definitely have cool stuff in them, and frankly I want a lot of it. I want all of it. So we're going to set up maybe another portal and tunnel to the sulfur caves, so maybe we can get some sulfur cubes pretty inexpensively, easily, on a regular basis. And I will be most definitely working on getting my hole dug all the way down to negative 59. I think I got like 20 levels to go. So it's going to be a busy week next week, but I'm excited. I've been craving a nice redstone project, and we haven't had anything to work on too much. I'm not wanting anything too crazy. I'm just kind of working on what I want to work on as I work on it. And this time we're building a lighthouse. It's completely off basis. No know anything amazing. It's not going to be probably the prettiest lighthouse in the world, but it's going to be the most functionally rainbow lighthouse in the world, and that's all I need. Until then, I hope you guys had fun. I hope you guys subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. Just hit the bell for a notification for the next video. We upload one video every week. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys have fun, be safe, and watch out for bears.